At Agora, where enrollment reached nearly 6,000 students this year, staff members work to carefully accommodate the schedules of both students and their parents, a freedom which, under union contract, could be jeopardized. Some teachers even fear that unionizing will discourage compromises with administration, rather granting more power to the union than Agora's management team.
You know, I'm concerned about starting from square one. I'm concerned about some of the things that we might lose if we're just starting from a blank page.
Several complaints have involved, for instance, class size, yet others propose communicating with the administration as opposed to unionizing as a likely solution.
We came with hard data. We had spreadsheets with numbers, and we said we don't think that our current schedule was working to allow us to really reach our students and really make a difference with them. We were able to sit down with our director and give her those concerns, and it came out that other grade levels had those same concerns. So we had a big powwow, and we were given some guidelines, and she basically gave us the freedom to adjust our schedules.
When I question them about, how do you want us to approach these students or work with these students, their response is always, you're the professional. I trust your decisions, that you are the expert in the field. So, and they'll say, your ultimate goal is the same as ours, to help these children succeed. And we don't need to micromanage. We don't need to tell you specifically, this is how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, why you're going to do it.
But at this time, it cannot be determined what exactly a PSEA contract would entail. But for some Agora teachers, fear of the unknown is enough reason to decline.
The idea of being flexible, of having my own office, of not having to pay for childcare and all these different things, when that becomes a negotiable item, that terrifies me, because I don't want to touch that with anything. I don't want to do anything to risk losing those free benefits. You have to give to get.
Those who are opposed to unionizing Agora are calling on their colleagues to carefully consider the potential risks and repercussions prior to voting day.
We're telling our fellow teachers to be educated, to know what they're getting into. I believe that the unions can essentially tell them and promise anything that they want. I want to make sure that people know exactly what they are going to have as an outcome.
If you sit back and do not vote, then you have voted for the union, essentially. You can't sit back and say, well, let's see what's going to happen. You need to take a proactive role in helping your students by voting no. Not voting really shouldn't be an option, but in my mind, to vote no for union is to vote yes for the students.
Favor goes to the majority vote of those who participate, which could only be a small portion of the teaching staff.
It's not only that it's going to ruin Agora or change Agora dramatically, this is going to potentially light the fire to change all of cyber schools across the states. And that terrifies me, to think that I don't want to play, I have to play a hand.
In Philadelphia, Liz Kilmer.